coming soon. I think it's gonna wait until the tournament is complete, but we are off now. We're gonna try to follow 4 runners at the same time, and I'm one person, and Justin I think is also one person, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky for us, but we'll do our best.
We certainly will, and our trackers will help us out a lot. That's Drunk Fox and Kippy 00. Drunk Fox, of course, also known as Jacqueline.
Yeah, I was like, is that like the state of the fox, or is that his name?
Or her name in this.
Oh yeah, that is okay. So we're trying to get some syncs up there, and I think we're syncing up pretty good.
Yeah, Caladrius forgot to start his timer, but other than that, I think we're off and running.
There we go.
Oh, and the lovely bomb starts. So we just have a standard randomized weapon seed today, and yeah, lucky these guys, they get to start with bombs.
Bombs is a great start. I think it's the one start that shows most skill, because killing enemies with bombs is quite difficult.
And Gus getting an 8 bomb drop, as is Caladrius, but that doesn't do anything right now.
Oh, that's such a great drop if you're not opening with bombs. Like,
yeah.
Every single one of them was almost getting an 8 drop there. It was wonderful.
And yes, this is minor glitches allowed, no major glitches. So your typical, just basically the exact rules of the tournament that is coming to an end.
Yes.
Quote unquote spring tournament here in August.
Yeah. Now, I just want to mention, it took a while before I got that thought in my head, but yeah, there are many other runners playing this daily,
yes.
But we are featuring 4 of them. This is a daily occurrence, this daily, so a lot of people usually play it.
Yeah, you do get a lot of participation. It's one of the things that the community does just to keep, an active player base and opportunities to get together and have a little competition. So always nice to get the chance to cover these for you.
Now, all of these players doing a really good job with that purple guard. Need 2 bombs to kill him. There are different setups and ways to do that, but they all got it quite well.
Yeah, they did. And a couple of the players getting a bonus bomb, which never hurts when you're going through a bomb escape.
Can never have too many bombs. Don't take that out of context, but yeah.
Zelnus just playing it safe with the green guard and does a nice job. Gus first in there, and he's going to do this double setup on the blue guard where he's just stuck trying to chase you, basically.
Nice. And more bombs.
So that's cool. Zelnus and Gus are pretty much synced up.
Justin, this is an explosive seed.
It certainly is. All over the place. But yeah, these guys not going to be worried about having bombs for Kakariko unless there are some serious complications on the way to the sewers.
I have a feeling that Notch might take this just because he has the superior sprite.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes, that is a fact. That cactus sprite is the funniest thing ever.
You like the Cactuar, huh?
I never want to play with him, but I like watching him.
I mean, neither would I. I can't imagine setting up bomb jumps and stuff with that thing.
No, no. Unfortunately, I learned to set up 1 bomb jump in this whole game. I'm really bad at it. Justin's the good one. But it requires you to use the top of the sprite, so I have to use the Link sprite and nothing else anymore. So that's kind of sad.
Or at least something that's Link shaped or Link
yes,
approximate sized.
I can use the one you like, the outline one.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good choice.
But I can't use the cactus or the Zora dude that Gus is going for him.
Right, can't do that.
So yeah, they have
taken the long way around. Just gonna avoid everybody.
Me in real life. All right. So they have a lot of extra bombs. Like you said, this is going to be good for back of escape, where they will need to open a wall. And we have diversion with Zelnus taking the right side.
Oh my. This is exciting stuff here in Escape.
Indeed, it's about as much diversion as we can get.
And it looks like he's taking a slight lead. No, it's Gus that's gotten it back.
I'm not sure if Caladrius is lagging a bit or if they're still syncing him up, but...
Well, since he didn't start his timer, we don't have anything to base his sync off of, so we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, good point. All right, so they're gonna make their way through this dark part. Now, It looks like they have the lamp. It will always look like they have the lamp when they go through escape, but they don't have the lamp. So they will need to find that lamp at some point. It's just to avoid them having to do Dark Gnome navigation this early in the seed.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody with 3.5 to 4 hearts going into the ropes, so even though you don't really have a way to avoid them, it's not that big of a deal because they'll still have plenty of health.
Yeah, they were lucky finding a heart container there in escape. That's always good.
It is, especially with the bomb start. All right, so looks like our 3 right and bottom competitors headed toward the annoying rat, and it looks like Gus just missed him, Natch got him, and Zelmus got him.
Yeah, and oh wow, another bomb.
Continuing to be an annoying pain. Kills the bomb rat. There we go. Got him with half a heart, so he's going to have to be really careful, Gus.
Ooh.
Even the bats pose a danger, and he avoids them. Now he just make sure he doesn't touch a rat in here, and yeah, they're coming at him too.
The danger is not over yet.
Oh boy, okay, no.
Oh!
Very nice. But yeah, we're getting absolutely nothing out of escape so far.
No, his reward was, for all that effort, was kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean, the reward is never having to come back, but...
That's true.
But nobody finding anything useful, so it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do coming out. With everyone having at least 4 bombs, there's not any particular reason to do a whole lot of exploration before going straight to Kakariko, so we may or may not see Lumberjack Cave checks from some of these players.
Most of them will probably take a quick dip into the forest first.
Yeah.
Oh, Gus is gonna do a little, I think he's picking up some little PKR strat here, I think.
Yeah, looks like it. Banking on maybe getting a bottle or some other item that would be useful in Kakariko by going to the South Shore first.
So one of the top 4 runners from the spring tournament that is still going on, PKR, she likes to not do Kakariko Village first, but do South Shore first or other places first, depending a bit on what items you get in Escape, though.
Right.
She's been very successful with it. So it's interesting to see that the meta is shifting a little bit.
And for what it's worth, Pink Kitty Rose is in this daily race. She's just not one of our 4 featured runners today.
Oh, the best boomerang in Lumberjack Cave.
Well, I'm sorry for you there, Kanben. That means no one is going to pick it up.
That's true. Well, there's 37 runners in this daily seed. Someone might, but I don't think one of the
0 are going to go to Aghanim if they don't have to.
Oh wow, not even avoiding picking up that shield. That's how much we love it. Now, in my opinion, though, if you actually get all 3 shields, Laser Bridge is a breeze. So
well, it certainly is. Also, I just like having any shields for that one little spear-throwing moblin.
Yeah.
Right outside Swamp Palace.
And those
That's
the only
thing. Oh no!
Gus taking a death, didn't get through Mini Moldarm Cave. That's like as much damage as you could possibly take in that one place. That's pretty unlucky right there.
And he's just going to restart from the Sanctuary. And the boots, they're in Blind's hut. Zelmus finding them first.
Yes. I wonder if the others will check now. Oh, so where's Gus going now?
He's just going to Kakariko. That's double bad news for him because he's delaying getting the boots by his trip down there, and he didn't finish the trip.
Yes. Sorry, it just looked like, for a second, since I'm not watching all 4 at the same time, it just looked like he was to the left of his house and not from Sanctuary, so I was just kind of confused.
Yeah.
So, the boots, the first item that these players have found that of actual importance.
Yeah, and it's progression somewhat. You've got Bonk Rocks to look at now, but that's really about it. And the library, I suppose. And
it's one step closer to that red boomerang.
Well, that's true. You make a valid point there, Ken.
Thank you. And they have enough money now to check the bottle vendor. Ooh.
Oh! Well, that's a pretty valuable item to pick up early and not have to go searching around for.
We're having a seed with no blood, but a lot of red nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. And we're going to get a chicken clip from Zelnus. Wow, I thought he might have blown that chicken all the way through to the other side. That was very nicely done.
Power chicken. Oh, there's nothing better than watching the cactus animation run.
Yeah, I like trying to fight enemies with that animation. I just can't even imagine.
We need more animation with flailing.
Well, there's a few that do that.
Oh, there are.
Yeah, Trogdor is another one. Zelnus
Oh.
with a premature visit to the sick kid.
Well, he just cares for that kid.
Everybody, wants to make sure he's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
Is Caladrius going to clip? Yes. Gets him halfway through. Very nice.
Important strategies there in Chicken Hut.
Absolutely. All right. Maybe the library shelf will have something. Yeah, 5-arrow upgrade, baby.
That is something. Now, will they blind check the race game because it's so fast when you have the boots?
That's the thing. I almost always do, but one of the times I don't do it is when I have boots.
Oh yeah, because you can check it quite fast. That is true.
And it's 20 rupees, so
yeah.
Notch says no thanks, and he's now officially in the lead.
This is why Justin's a better runner than me. He understands these techniques. Ooh, Zelda's not even going to take that 20.
Yeah. All right, so Notch continuing on the standard route, while Zelnus is going to check those bonk rocks first.
Yeah, bonk rocks is the only place the boots opened up for now. We will have other places like Desert Palace, Torch, and Kingstone later, but they need other items for that before they can get there.
Right. Let's see if this is a big play. No, 10 arrows.
There's so many arrow-related items going around now, I feel.
Not a bow, of course, because that would
No. Or they're gonna find silver upgrade before they find the bow.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, are we gonna have it? No, I was like, is Zelnus trying to sequence break the death mount? Like, he doesn't even have the gloves.
He doesn't have a glove yet. No, he's just checking Lumberjack Cave since he has the boots. Something good to do following a bonk rocks check.
Well, when you have the boots, it's quite easy to do major glitches up there, but yeah, that's not allowed.
And because Notch has the boots, he's opting to go check the Desert Ledge and Gina right off the bat, since it's a much quicker check this way.
Getting a vanilla heart piece there.
Yeah.
Well, not getting, finding, I guess.
Certainly now aware of it. And meanwhile, Zelnus heading to buy some bombs, perhaps?
Maybe check the island?
And yeah, see what was on the island. Did you see what that was?
I don't think he jumped out there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I was looking away for a split second.
Oh, but we have the flippers in Agina.
Nice. This is what we want to see. As much trolling as possible.
Very nice.
So Aga 1 is somewhat dead. Yeah, now it's dead.
There you go.
And but Pet is not, and neither are many other great trolley potential things.
Well, and I don't think Aga 1 is dead.
No, true, it's not. It's just that weird potential hammer location. Yeah. Oh, that's true. If they find the Moon Pearl and no gloves, and a couple of other important items.
Yeah.
First map check from Caladrius here. We got 2 crystals in Desert and Tarahera, and the blue pendant in Eastern.
Eastern's suddenly much more appealing to go visit. And yeah, Caladrius has that hammer, so I mean, he's definitely now looking for, quick access to Dark World items. So I would be surprised if he doesn't make that Eastern play, knowing what he knows.
Yeah.
And the flute is an Ice Rod Cave. Wow.
This is a great scene. The two kind of most out of the place tier 1 locations have progression.
Well, but you've been given boots. You have no excuse to not check them now, and so the players that are the ones getting rewarded for it for once.
Yes. I feel there was a little bit of personal.
Well,
finally.
I mean, we all know what that's like. It's like, yes, okay, the seed is shouting at me to do this, and then you go do it, and it's like, here's your 5 bomb upgrade. And so it just, for once, it's actually paying off for these guys.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, so they're Gus, first one heading into Eastern. He hasn't found anything of interest. It's just the map and the big key. So there are 3 items here still, and at least one of them is now lamp or bow locked, but it might be more than one too, actually.
And please rise.
Yes. How fitting that the first person who found the flute is also the one that we have the audio for.
That's true. And thank goodness for that. All right, so Zelna's getting his hammer out of the generous cave.
It's hammering time. Oh, and I like not using that cane strats to deal with these mold arms.
Yeah, it does make things a lot easier if you've got the magic for it. Of course, they can also split completely apart and never touch your block. That's another potential situation. So it's taking him longer than it really ought to, but that's mini mold arms for you.
Oh, now of course I missed what Gus found in the big chest in Eastern. Did you get it?
I'm gonna say it was hookshot because Saber too has put that
there
in the chat. Yeah, I know this 4-person watching thing is no easy gig. Let me tell you, folks.
I only have 2 eyes.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So do you.
Yeah,
but that's 4 in total there, Dustin. I have some simple math going on in my head right now.
Now it's interesting from a routing perspective because you have flute for the access up Death Mountain, and now you have the hook shot, but Caladrius is going early, and he's going to check the one location he can
yeah, this is good for Gus. Hopefully he'll check Ice Rod. Well, he has to check Ice Rod going up to Death Mountain because there are no other access at the moment.
Yeah. And we got Quake in Eastern as well. How about that?
There we go. Now, okay, so there was nothing of value inside Spectacle Rock because it didn't go and get it, although it was kind of laggy, so I couldn't see exactly what it was.
It was just a big 20.
Okay, there we go. So he's gonna blindly rescue the old man, which is one of the easier dark rooms, I think. You know this better than I do.
It is. It's never fun without a sword just to see kind of where you are, but another alternative strat is to pick up a block like this, and that'll show you where you are.
Just like real life. Somehow. Oh, so Gus is finally going back to Mini Moldorm. Great nemesis. Oh, he has the hook shot now.
Yeah, that's an improvement.
It's gonna show them who's boss.
Yes. Boom. And now he'll have his hammer.
There we go.
Let's see if he does continue on to the Ice Rod Cave.
I can't really see him not doing that.
With the boots, yeah, you wouldn't think that.
That was a double negative, sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. That was an acceptable double negative.
Okay, there we go. It's not like we don't need no education.
No. No, it is not.
That's a horrible double negative, which proves the point of the sentence.
Precisely.
Or disproves, one of the two. Alright, so...
Yeah, Caladrius headed over to Eastern now. He's going to get what he wants. And Gus grabbing that flute, so... Yeah, the play has got to be East Death Mountain.
The flute will also make it easier for him to find the flippers, because that puts Agina even... It's even easier to check Agina than having the boots.
Yeah, that's a good point. Of course, we still don't know if flippers are even required or technically required.
Yeah.
Zelna's deciding, since he does have those flippers, a good play is to do the swimming checks. And early game, I tend to agree.
I think Gus is gonna fake flipper. Because he's not saving. He just found the flute that he could activate, but he's not saving and quitting. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. And if he tried to do the dash trick, he's now lost it because he jumped in the water without getting the glitch.
I don't think he tried to do the dash trick. Don't you need the Moon Pearl to do that?
No, but not having the Moon Pearl complicates it. Okay.
Yeah, glitches, man.
If he did it, see, this is the thing. He can really only check the hobo now. If he did it and he ran over to the waterfall cave, he would have been able to go in there because he's using the water walk glitch. But now he's just only going to be able to check hobo.
I'm pretty sure Zelna did check the waterfall cave, but I wasn't looking at Zelna at that time.
Yeah, he did. There wasn't anything important there.
At the ledge, there was 5 rupees. I got that one.
Yeah.
So. You know what, Justin? We're doing pretty good here, I feel. I know we're not catching everything, but these are 4 people to look at the same time, and we're getting a lot.
It's tough, but you know, chat will have our back, I'm sure.
Yeah, we should pat ourselves on our backs. We deserved it.
Yeah. Oh, and Nexus pointing out there was a bottle in the water, so that could be relevant.
Time for that second visit to Sick Kid.
Yeah, exactly. Zelnus just going to use his flute here and quite possibly flute straight to 3.
Oh, it's the chest before Big Chest that had the hook shot, actually, in Eastern. The compass chest or whatever chest that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And no, Zelnus, rather than fluting to 3, and there's Quake.
Oh, there we go.
Fluting to
Sorry,
3,
go
he's
ahead.
headed to Eastern 2, so he's going to leave the bottle as an open play for now.
So I think there also was an item. It was either the compass or an item in that dark room chest. So that means that, well, if it was an item, that means that all items are accounted for in Eastern.
No, we only got 2.
Okay.
There's 1 in the back.
One on our most nights.
Yeah, the back dark chest is the compass, so that
Okay.
was the second dungeon item.
Listening to me remembering the name of bosses in this game, Justin.
It was very good.
Thank you. It's been hard, man.
A big improvement over Stalfos Knights.
Yes, I think
Zelnus,
I called them Lanmolas Knights last time.
Maybe taking that death semi-intentionally just now. He just seemed to kind of walk into the popos there, but now he has 5 hearts. So
what is a semi-intentional death?
Well, because you know, it's like if I'm gonna die here, it's not a big deal, kind of thing, you know.
Okay. All right, we get the island check. Ooh, it's the bad boomerang on the island. So actually, that means that both boomerangs are kind of out of our way to get. One much more out of the way than the other. But that means that potentially none of them are gonna get any boomerangs, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now, what is Gus doing?
Gus is checking the Light World Mountain.
Oh, he's gonna buy some bombs, maybe?
Yeah, oh, he's going in the wrong door.
Yeah. You've got to go...
But he can't go through there with no mirror.
No,
he has
but he can go to the shop over here.
Oh yeah, he does need some bombs. Well, he had that
one
to buy more.
Get into the shop.
It sounds like he's having a drug addiction.
Yeah, that's a nice move. Heads up play there, being aware of his bomb situation, because he quite possibly would have run out.
A lot of players make that mistake, so that's really good.
Yeah.
All right, so okay.
Yeah, this could be a problem. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna refresh. All right, so we got Gus in Death Mountain. It's gonna Moon Pearl and the bow.
And the bow. Wow. Okay, well, don't worry, we're still here. And yeah, what a find that is for both Gus and Cal. Time to head upstairs, and incidentally, Cal only has 1 bomb. He's got the bow now, so he can shoot the crystal.
Oh, he's so lucky.
And how about that? No, he's using his bomb, so now he's not going to be able to bomb back across.
Ooh, and mitts. No, not mitts. Power glow. So that means Aga 1 is officially dead.
Oh, Gus did not check
Spiral?
Spiral Cave.
No, he did not.
And he's got the hammer, and he didn't go over to Hera either. So interesting choice. He just wants to go straight to the Dark World.
He does not like that mountain more than he has to.
And yeah, Cal has to head the long way around. Had he thought to use the bow to hit that crystal as we get a map check, I saw that crystal 6 is Skull Woods.
I saw a green pendant in Thieves Town, unfortunately, because Thieves Town is one of those dungeons that is almost always clearable.
Yeah.
So you kind of want that to be a crystal. Yeah. Yeah, it's super clearable.
Exactly.
So,
that's a big 20.
Caladris is gonna give us Tower of Hera, which is a crystal.
Oh, and the mirror is in the hype cave, and 300 rupees, and the bug net, and a big toy.
So because of that bug net, that's a 8 out of 10 hype cave.
It's pretty up there, yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If it was only mirror, no bug net, it's more 3 out of 10.
Now, we have no fire source until now. In Hera.
That timing.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
That is quite a find, frankly, at this point.
Yes.
It's a required dungeon anyway. So, not having to contend with dark rooms because you routed Hera into your trip to Death Mountain, I think that's definitely a routing win.
That's something Gus missed out on, because there's no way Caladris is not going to check Hype Cave anytime soon, so that was unfortunate from Gus. But he has the mirror now, so when he does this round, he's going to be able to check everything on the way. Well, he needs mitts, but yeah. Some more things. Oh, Zelnas, I think, failed the bomb jump there. He's going to try again. Oh, no, that's another bomb. Oh, never mind. He's
never even...
Yeah. Four screens at the same time, people. This is what happens.
Yeah, you know. All right, so he finds his super useful stuff.
Super useful stuff.
It is.
Yeah, actually, with what's going on with the seed and how much stuff they're finding all of a sudden, it feels like Sword, like Master Sword in particular, might be the go mode item, actually.
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it?
It's always good, especially when the Master Sword is in Ganon Tower's big chest, and that suddenly actually becomes like progression.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're gonna see a death here, most likely from Cal, following picking up that big key. Yep.
If you don't like looking at death, turn away now.
Yep. And bright red screens of death.
So just a piece of heart in the digging game. For some reason, I was watching Gus do all of those digs when there are 3 other screens and stuff happening.
Yep, you know.
Just mesmerizing. So here's a game for chat, because I'm way too confused with what's going on. What can be on pedestal?
Yeah, that's a good way to offload the work on other people.
Yes.
I fully agree with this course of action.
I like outsourcing. And for me, that is outsourcing, because most of these chatters are not from Norway.
Let's see. Exactly.
Fire Odd says 1. Where are our pendant Thieves Town, Ice Palace, and Eastern? If they find bomb balls, Fire Odd can be on pedestal, yes. And definitely a sword, which would be very interesting.
It certainly would. All right, so the last item, we had the first item in the front basement, and the last item is going to be on the troll himself. So
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a small key? No, never mind. They already...
Yeah.
That's always the best one. Oh, so we have Gus going for a little trip to Skull Woods. He can't complete it. He needs sword and fire rod, but he can check some chests.
Yeah, sure can. Wonder if we'll see an important item here. Ooh, immediate Troll Dorm action on Cal. Wonder if we'll see an important item here on Moldorm. I mean, yes, the lantern a lot of times isn't required in the strictest sense, but it's super nice to have. But what if there's something even more important on Moldorm?
It's lamp. The lamp is the least important item of all progression items, kind of.
Until, like, for example, the fire rod is locked behind a place where you need to use fire.
That's true.
But it is fairly rare for that to happen.
All right, we're about to see. Totally can. Oh,
it is the validation arrow.
Oh, and Gus showing us why it's called Pinball Room.
Yes.
And Selna's taking a death. I just saw a red screen. I have no idea if that was intentional or not.
Well, decide now if you think it was intentional.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's intentional.
Yes.
It's like, should I use one of my 24 arrows? Now I'll use the hammer. And so far, Gus has found nothing in Skullwoods. Only keys, compasses, maps, stuff of that nature.
Yeah, not the most friendly front of Skullwoods. And we're going to get a spiral cave check from Cal before he heads to the Dark World. So we're getting a full clear out of everything that's accessible on Death Mountain right now.
This is something Gus could have done earlier, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's anything important here.
Yeah, he skipped this also. So both the Hera and Spiral Cave checks.
Did you get to see Bumper Ledge there?
I did not.
Okay, but Spiral was only 100 rupees. And also thank Max Deuce for subscribing. There was another one who's that I completely missed. I'm sorry. We do miss things sometimes.
Yes. All right, so Gus, since he's got that mirror from Hype Cave, is going to go ahead and check the Graveyard Ledge and also King's Tomb. He can mirror into there.
Yeah, good point. This is a nice route for him to take.
Get a little health back as well, and some bombs. So yeah, altogether a good check. And hey, have some more bombs if you want them. No? Okay, fine. Just leave them.
Graveyard Ledge is a good opener for playing major glitches because you will get 4 bombs there, and it's quite easy to glitch in there.
Okay, and the other pendant was Ice Palace. I don't know if we had determined that or not, but now we know.
Yeah, I think we had, but yes, now we know. Alright, so we're gonna have Hype Cave from Caldaris, King's Tomb from Gus, and both of the other runners are in Tower of Hera.
Big 20 in King's Tomb, the Pauper King.
Yeah, it's better than a single rupee.
That's true. Or 5.
Yeah. A lot of numbers are smaller than 20, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's just whole integers.
Yeah, oh wow, don't get me started on irrational numbers here. All right.
Making extra super sure he has enough health for this Moldworm fight as Zelnos finishes it off. So nice
they're all fairly much on the same pace. I do wish Gus would have done Tower of Hera though. He's gonna have to go back and do that and get his lamp.
He might be playing for the legendary "My Last Dungeon is Hera" play.
Oh yeah,
which is just a great feeling.
It may work. It's gonna be hard for him without the lamp, all those places, but it may not be required, like, to get other progression items.
Right.
So we're gonna have our first paw dip from Caldaris, actually. He hasn't checked that much else, so that's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's fully in the logic, and, you know, there's a lot of items in here. He doesn't have a sword, so the fight against Helmasaur King is a little bit tougher.
Yes.
Trying to get those hammer strikes on his gem on his forehead, or you can opt for arrows, but you got to shoot 8 of those, so it's tough because he'll dance around a lot.
Now, Gus finding the Mets in Treasure Game, or whatever it's called, in Village of Outcasts, so that's a really nice find for him.
Yes, it sure is. So he'll be able to, he's already in the Village of Outcasts, he'll be able to do the rest of the Village of Outcasts stuff that requires those myths if he would like.
That means that when he goes back to Death Mountain, he can full clear it.
Oh, and there's Ether. And yes, that's true. He does have a reason, basically, to now go do the rest of Death Mountain.
Yeah, with Hookshot, too. He got everything going.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see if he decides the front 4 of Thieves Town is sufficient, or if he's going to go ahead and finish the whole thing, since it is the green pendant. Well, he's gotten 3 items if no, he's gotten 2 in the map. So that's not too bad. But now he's going to get the big key. So what's the decision? He's mirroring out. So if there's something in the back, that's a...
Oh yeah, this is a pendant dungeon, so he doesn't really have to... He potentially may not have to finish this.
Right.
But yeah, we could that fire rod on Ped or a sword is definitely possible. Now, the problem with the sword on Ped is that there are 3 other swords somewhere, so those other 2 swords needs to be very well hidden for it to be worth doing the Ped sword.
Sure. Most definitely.
The best scenario, of course, is when those other 2 swords are on the Bombos tablet and the Ether tablet, and then there's only one.
And of course, thanks to lack of sword, Gus has to do these pegs the slow way, even though he has the boot.
Yeah. Thank you, lack of swords.
Yeah.
Oh, a shield.
Yeah, second shield.
All right, we have a lot of cruel suggestions from chat here for the seeds. I'm liking it so far. So we're gonna see what.
Count on that from chat.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see what the Hammer Bros has to give us from Gus. Oh, more arrows.
Yeah, super good arrow upgrade.
That's it's been so many arrow related things. Seed.
It's true. This is the seed of arrows.
Except for Bo. Oh no, Bo is here. Never mind.
Cal trying to get some health, and he actually ended up damaging himself. He does have the lamp, so he'll be able to avoid the anti-fairies fairly well.
Those can be a pain, but yeah.
But he's taking it slow, which is probably a wise move. Ooh, half magic.
Oh, that's a good find. Now he's got 2 small keys, so that means that Harmless Hellway is...
And Zelna's checking Catfish as we speak, and is rewarded with a piece of heart.
He's gonna go and do Zora as well now.
Key as expected in that chest for Cal, and he's gonna have to be real careful in the darkness.
Oh yeah, some enemies... some enemies there that really wants to kill him. Or... they don't really have a will, but they're programmed to.
Oh! And that's why, because you're just going to get random fireballs coming at your face that you can't see.
And for some reason, these enemies cannot be frozen by hookshot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, Meyer Shed, did you see that?
I did not see that. Oh, we have a sword at Zora.
Oh, nice. Oh, they could have had that a long time ago then.
They could have, although money was a little bit tight early.
Now, this 1 heart is actually good for Cal now, because he probably wants to take a death.
Well, yeah, he does, because he's...
oh, the single ripping.
He's not visited Hype Cave yet, so he doesn't have the mirror. And yeah, he's just looking to run into this guy. Or maybe he's just going to go back around.
It's going to be hard either way. There you go.
He killed a few of them so that he wouldn't die, but... Oh no, and the fire was like in the wall, so he couldn't touch it.
I didn't get to see if there was something on the torch in the desert or not. Well, there was something there, but if it was important.
It doesn't appear so.
It may have been that small key though.
Okay, yeah, it was just the big key.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline.
I don't think anyone found out what was in Meyer's shed. I think we all missed that. Sorry about that, but I don't think it was important.
Alright, so Cal on his way back to Helmasaur King as Gus heads to the east side of Desert Palace, reached via the Titan's Mitts and Flutes and Mirror.
Yeah.
And Zelnus is...
Oh, he hasn't been to Eastern yet?
No, he must have. So he's actually going to go kill Armos.
Oh, he's going to get the last item. This is a pendant dungeon. This is interesting.
Making the play. Oh, he doesn't have enough money for Kiki either.
Oh, well, he might... Oh, he can find it in here, though, if he remembers it. There's a money room in here.
That may be exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, good point. Get an item and get money. Oh, that missed. All right, we're gonna see what's in Checkerboard Cave. Oh, the shovel.
Lovely.
It's always a great item to find. You know, maybe you can dig up a mushroom.
Wouldn't that be nice? And then the mushroom can be vanilla powder.
Has anyone checked Sickid? They got the bottle now.
That's true. I have not seen anyone check Sickid.
Speaking of fetch quests.
Gus getting his flippers now.
Oh, yeah. Not everyone's gotten those.
But he's not able to finish Desert because he doesn't have a fire source.
Oh, good point. That's true. Actually, we do need that lamp, probably, because of that.
Well, at least wouldn't hurt, but yeah.
Yeah. Fire rod has to be somewhere, but yeah.
Right. It's going to mess up his routing. All right, he's doing immediate shovel check as Cal gets through the turtle room. He's only got 3 hearts, though. He's still in heart trouble. he managed to deal with it last time. And
Alright.
yeah, we saw Zelnus earlier pick up some rupees, so he's all set there. Gets a nice bomb drop too.
It's going to be very interesting to see what the Armos Knights have as an item, because if it's something important, that's one that's going to be far out of the way for most players.
That's true. It's a big play here. And Zelnus setting up the bottom spin. Cal having a little trouble, and with green mail, one hit and he's out. Gotta be very careful.
Oh, more arrow. Of course it's arrows.
Yeah, had to be. Wow, and it avoids that tail by staying in the corner, which normally you don't feel like is a good idea. Oh boy. Oh, and he gets hit by the tail. Just as he's at the final phase. That is a serious bummer.
He's just going to go straight do it again. Well, it is a crystal.
It is a crystal. He'd like to just get it over with and never come back here.
He may even have an item. I think we found all like the dungeon items.
Yeah. And he'll get, he'll get 3 more hearts in this next stream, so he'll be at 9. The problem was he just took a bunch of damage.
I actually think he skipped those hearts last time.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And he's looking to skip them again.
That's a strange choice under the circumstances, you'd think.
Yeah, and he has the red cane. Let's see if he remembers that.
Yeah, he sure does.
No, he's not taking those hearts.
Huh. Well, you really have to question that decision, especially on the back of a death.
Yeah. I guess he's just mad and wants to get it over and done with. I can relate to that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Gus, meanwhile, since he got the flippers, he's checking the waterfall cave, so he'll get his bottle. And probably get his sword. Does he have enough money for that? Yeah, well, he has plenty. So...
To answer a question in chat, there is no task for Rando. There is a task, though. Both like a segmented run task and an actual task for this game.
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to task a rando because every single randomizer is different, so there's no set of inputs you could program that would universally work.
Yeah, it would have to be a specific seed that was planned ahead.
Yeah.
And also you need a specific variation of that seed to get all the RNG set up right as well.
That's also true. Okay. Take 2 for Cal. He has 7 hearts, so he'll be able to take 4 hits. And yes, even the fireballs do 2 damage when you have green mail.
Now, Gus finding his sword.
Yep.
And not actually finishing Thieves Town, another pennant dungeon. Okay, I don't think he's found anything particularly interesting in there yet.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's halfway. Down to 3 hearts now, so 2 more hits. 5. Just missed the dancing Helmasaur King. 6, 7, 8. Got him.
There we go. Good job, Cal.
That one out, yeah.
Right, so we're gonna have Cane strats for Blind on our side because he hasn't found the sword yet. That's always fun to do.
Yeah, and cane strats, if you've got a good grasp on them, can be pretty effective. And they are in Natch's case. Oh,
very low on health, though. 2.5 hearts. He can take...
That should do it. Yes, it does.
There we go.
That was a terrible pattern.
Oh, and he gives him nothing. I think that was a bust. Well, there is the green pendant. That might be something on Shahar Shalash. Meanwhile, did Helmasaur have anything interesting dropping off of him?
He did not.
All right. We find the cape, though, in Paradox Cave. So I didn't check. Gus has checked the bumper cave. I saw him do that, but I didn't see what it was.
What item it was?
Yeah.
All right, so Cal's actually headed back out the long way, so presumably he's going to check the pyramid and Catfish. He'll find nothing at Catfish.
So Turtle Rock... Sorry, Turtle Rock is Quake.
Yeah,
no, so Ether. Myra is Quake. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have both.
Got Ether. And
yeah.
If I remember right, was that in Thieves Town? I
think it was.
Ooh, if it wasn't Thieves Town, there is a reason to go, but that was the front of Thieves
That
Town.
was the front. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, Gus, come on, there we go. Oh. Dancing with Death.
Indeed.
Alright, so Hookshot Cave just having bombs and money so far. And
Some
blue mail.
That's helpful.
Nice. Yeah.
Spike Cave is in logic, so looking like we might get that check. We might also get Hera now from Gus, and he'll be annoyed that the lamp is there. No, he's going to do Spiral Cave and get 100 rupees. He's still avoiding Hera. Unless he plans a very long trip around.
Oh, he might want to have Fire Source before going to Hera.
There is that. Of course, the Fire Source is not always required, and it's a very quick check.
It's kind of funny how it was basement locked, but you got the lamp.
You got the lamp in the basement, yeah. Nope, he's just saving and quitting. So
oh, wow. Oh, no, never mind. Just taking the other way. He has the mirror, so.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Oh, no, hang on. He's getting his flute out, so never mind.
Okay. Huh. Well, he'd better hope Fire Rod is out there and not like on Landmola's or something.
Oh, he's gonna do a dark pod now. It's gonna be the Palace of Complete Darkness for him.
Total darkness, yeah.
Stealing the pun right before you. Right. Oh, so Caladris is going into the forest. He doesn't have the mitts. All right, he has to go this way.
Yeah,
all right,
has to go around.
There
Mitts will be very soon, but still got to deal with it in the meantime.
I was hoping. I was kind of like, is it ped check? But it doesn't have a book, so there's no way it's a ped check.
True.
He can't read.
Yep. We don't know where that book is yet.
Caladris needs to learn how to read.
How to read. I'm trying to think. So, if Bombos is out there, the Fire Rod, yeah, could still be on the pedestal.
Yes.
The Ice Rod obviously could.
They can do Swamp, can't they? Some of them, at least.
Well, I think everybody can do Swamp if they've got flippers. The only one who doesn't, I guess, is Cal. So.
Well, the mirror is Cal and Notch doesn't have a mirror.
Oh, that's true. Well, Notch does.
Oh, sorry. The tracker is just confusing.
He's just checked Hype Cave, so.
Ah, it was just hasn't been updated yet. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Swamp 6 items, not a pendant. So you want to go mode it, but there's a high chance you have to full clear it.
No, I did not see whether Notch had checked Sick Kid yet.
I don't think anyone has checked Sick Kid.
But he just ran right by his house, and he does have the bottle, so.
He's just a heartless person, man.
Apparently.
Oh, Gus with an interesting setup for running through that hallway. That failed, unfortunately. It would be interesting to see how that one would succeed. I've been trying to look for a way to run through there that's consistent.
Zelnus got one hammer hit on Helmasaur King, so he's got one arrow shot left to go. And he's got it. Nicely done.
Good job. Zelna seems to... I think I feel giving him a slight edge right now out of 4, although there's a lot of things that can still happen, and they're all quite close.
Absolutely. This one's still wide open. We're nowhere near go mode, really. We still need at least one sword, if not 2.
Yeah, 1 sword, 2 rods. Ooh, a bad death for Caladris there. Just gotten that.
Caught Spike, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, actually, he could opt, if he wanted, to save and quit, although he's not going to.
That's a good point.
So he'll just have to go around again. Yeah, and maybe someone did check Sick Kid, but...
Oh yeah, we may be completely wrong here.
Yeah.
But we're never wrong. Setting up a bomb jump there with no sword, but that works. He can even do like the no, he didn't. He could have done the...
Oh no! He used his hook shot and propelled himself back across.
Why is it always that this bomb jump in particular, people fail in the most hilarious fashions?
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
I've seen so many ways of failing this mob drop that I didn't even fathom was possible.
To answer New York Expo fans' question on the bronze match in the spring tournament, no, we don't have any matches or any games set up for that match yet.
Oh, will there be a bronze match?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool, good. So we don't want to say who's in there in case people are not like hasn't kept up and want to watch them some other time.
Well, he asked for the PKR Hippo race, and
Okay,
I called
crap.
it the bronze match. So
there we go. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I just made up the hey. We don't want to spoil this. So, hey, we want to spoil this. Who cares?
If you've not watched those yet, because they were early on this past week, it's kind of on you now.
Yeah. Now, for match fixing purposes, I also know who's going to win the final. So just let me.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. That's of course. It's a big betting going on here.
Let me in on that.
Yeah.
Inside info, please.
We'll talk after the commentary.
No, tell me right now in front of everybody on Speed Gaming too.
With all that money on the line, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so there's just a piece of heart in that chest out in Desert Palace.
And I'm not sure why Caladrius is taking this route, unless he's just trying to be safe. Yeah, I guess so. And he's picking up the bushes instead of... Oh, he still doesn't have a sword. He's still never been over
no
sword, so he's having to do this the slow way.
No mitts, no sword.
Yeah.
Oh, and half a heart.
Yeah.
Oh, don't die.
Mitts incoming. As he avoids that. What are those guys called now? I'm forgetting things.
Don't ask me, man. I have no idea.
There we go. They're moblins.
Yeah, of course. I should have known.
All right, there's the Titan's Mitts for Cal. Zelnus is making the swamp play, which you had mentioned.
Yeah, I like this play. I know a lot of people avoid swamp until they can go moted, but there are 6 items in here, man. That's a lot of items.
And
there we go.
Fire rod.
Nailed it.
That is massive. Cal taking a bad death in the Dark World, not inside, so he's gonna have to restart. He did get his Titan's Mitts first.
So that is gonna make it's gonna make ice open up for Zelnus. I was gonna say it makes him go mode ice, but it definitely does not because they're still missing a ton of items.
Yeah,
but
he still needs the ice rod. He still needs the Titan's Mitts. He needs to make a Village of Outcast check. Cal just going straight back to the Village of Outcast, which is good news because he's gonna find Ether if he drops into Thieves Town, and I imagine that's what his next stop is.
As someone in chat is pointing out, the only 2 items that can really be on ped now is the sword and the ice rod.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. Now.
Well, Bombos could be there, but they don't need it.
That wouldn't matter now, yeah.
No. Of course, it could be like the powder or mushroom or something, and then they have sword or ice rod, but it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah. Notch doing Lanmolas with no really suitable weapon. The bow is frankly terrible when you don't have silver arrows.
Yeah, it's the NMG way.
Well, and if you haven't practiced the NMG way, which is quite difficult, it's tough to get going with these arrows. He could try hammer strats. I find those to be a little more forgiving.
Could even throw bombs at Lenmos when they spawn.
Those actually do a fair amount of damage to them. Okay, he's got one stupid worm, snake, sand thing down, and that's 2.
Man, these guys remind me of Larry from Super Meat Boy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're also dumb like worms that randomly jump up or down and just really annoying and hard to deal with.
Well,
anyway.
He them off. Oh, and another bow on the left side of swamp. Or bottle.
Yeah, I was like, wait, another bow?
Starts with B-O.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that.
Some body odor over there. There's a lot of links that's been here before.
That's true. High fives that you wish they just kept their arms down.
Yes.
So, all right. So Cal about to get his ether. Notch maybe. What does he do? Does he have a shovel check to do? It looks like it.
Yeah, I don't think shovel spot had anything interesting.
No.
So Zelnus does not have the big key, so he cannot open the big chest in swamp. So he may or may not come back for that.
Yeah, that's the bummer when you go left side immediately. If you don't pick up the big key, it's a bit of a routing nightmare.
Yeah.
And Gus just going to use his Cane of Burna, although he discovers he can't slash Helmasaur King because that doesn't do any damage. So, he could do spins, but he finishes him off with the bow anyway.
I don't think you can do spins
Or
with
no,
Cane of Burna.
that's true. While you're Burna, you can't. So that was good for safety and nothing else.
Oh, so Zelos finds the big key, but he doesn't run up that one stairs that always clip you wrong there. He just keeps going. That's interesting.
Well, it may be a dungeon item.
Yeah, we haven't counted. Well, neither does he know because he hasn't checked everything yet. So.
And yeah, Gus does have the cape, which is a good point by chat. So he could have done spins.
Where did he find that Cane of Burna? No one else has gotten that.
That's true.
It's a mystery.
It's a secret to everyone.
Don't in chat. Don't try to pretend you actually knew where he got that. No one actually saw that.
All right, so Zelna's going to use spin strats, which is a solid play. It's tough to do though because you've got to do the timing of it is tight. So let's put it that way. So, but he's doing a decent job. But Argus being trolly and keeps just moving way too quickly over to where Zelnis is.
So they're saying that the Cane of Burna was in Myershed, which makes sense because that's the one one of those places I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
One of many.
Well, fair enough.
Oh, what's the stun price? It's a heart. That's good to know.
That is handy. Nice timing there by Zelnis to grab that shifty piece of puff, whatever they are. And he's just going to try to Fire Rod. Argus gets 2 shots down. He can probably get 2 more here. Yes, he does.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, getting 2 Fire Rods shots before he goes back isn't too difficult. It's the double Fire Rods shot and a spin on tempered combo that's a little bit more tricky.
A little tricky, but even trickier is when you try to move along with him and get more than 2 Fire Rod shots in.
Yeah, that's true.
As many as 4.
Right, so I just want to see what was in that big chest in Thieves Town because I didn't pay attention last time, and it's a big 20. Okay.
Big 20. Gus.
No, we don't often see the purple chest coming all the way to King's Tomb, but it's gonna be a Nortus play here. Oh, Caladris, you gotta find a way out of here. Whoo. All right, so sorry, go ahead.
So he's gonna charge up a little bit.
I like how we're both silent for a while and then we speak at the exact same time.
Precise timing.
Yes, we're so much alike. We're not so different, you and I.
Exactly. All right, so Zelnis is he's going to end up mirroring once he does dig game to get up into the village of Outcasts, and then he'll find his Titan's Mitts. So he'll be down to the Ice Rod, which very well may be either in the back of Skull Woods or in the Pyramid Chest.
Yeah, or in Mire. Like, there are many... He can finish... There are dungeons he can finish before he has to go looking for the Ice Rod.
Yeah, it's true.
And you usually have to almost full clear Mire unless you get a really lucky big key find.
Yeah, get your God Mire occasionally, but... Alright, so Cal opting for the Samaria strat. Very nicely done the first 2 phases.
Now I have a very technical question for you.
Okay.
Someone told me that if you find a small key in the Mire spike area, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Then the big key has to be in vanilla location.
That is correct.
Okay.
Oh no!
Caladris taking a death.
That's really, really unfortunate after how he just nailed the first 2 cycles.
Yeah.
And
I'm also surprised on how fast you answered my questions. Like, yeah, that's right. It's like, wait, oh, wow, I thought this was like ancient hidden knowledge that only the Choice Few knew.
No,
you're like
it's
casually like, yeah, that's right.
It's just simply to prevent key locks with like the absolute suboptimal key usage.
Yeah.
That's the only reason for that. I'm surprised Cal is going back for this, to be honest.
Well, luckily for him, though, going into this fight is very short. Like, this is the one boss that's really... Oh, dude, don't... Oh, yeah, he knows the sun price. Haha, he knows the sun price.
He does, but this is a pendant dungeon, and...
Oh, yeah, good point. We know it's
green
useless.
Pendant, but... Okay, we finally have a sick kid check.
Sick kid with a heart! Yeah.
So, and then he didn't grab the heart that's to the left in the pot.
Oh, good point.
Which is also odd, but in any event, he's setting it up again. Okay, that's a nice height for blind.
I like how he's like, that's a nice, and then it takes a face to the head.
He did, yeah. Okay, got him though. So he's progressing quickly. He's just taking a lot of damage in the process. Get him. Yep, got the second one. And just
one more
block placement.
Ooh, there we go.
He got right up there. Yeah.
Has anyone checked Shahashalash?
I don't believe so.
And I also believe that Zelnas did not go back for that big chest for Swamp, but he may have counted and found out that it was completely useless to do so.
He may have, yeah. But he's going to proceed on into Skull Woods, knowing he can finish that. And if he decides he should go back to front, he's going to be in luck, because that will be a good move. I think both items are in the back, if I'm remembering right. So,
and he will.
Looks like he is.
But he may be one of those runners who did the front. I don't remember if that was him or someone else.
Yeah, it's true. Could be. I don't recall him being here, and he is going to do this first since he's got the cane in the mirror. You may as well.
Yeah, this is fine with Kane. And it's and getting a smoky hair is nice though. That means that you may not have to kill that dude.
Yep, he can just grab the second key over here in the spike room, and then just breeze through to the back.
Oh wow, not with the Cane of Burn place it just to make sure it doesn't take damage for Kiki to run away.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's a nice move.
Yeah. Oh, so Shahashalas had the big 20. So unless there's a sword on pedestal, going to Thieves Town, except for that early ether, is completely pointless.
Yeah, completely useless to go to the back and to finish it up.
We're gonna have the menu fight from Gus here.
Yeah, which is a viable strategy. It's slow but effective.
Oh, what was... I didn't get that Skull Woods item.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, it was ether. Alright.
No, it couldn't have been ether.
No, it was just... Sorry, just a dumb wordplay. Alright. So...
Oh, I get it.
It was that good.
Yes, that was excellent.
Alright, so we're gonna have the... oh, crap. Mummy room. No, they're called something.
Yes, they are.
What are these?
They're called Gibdos.
Gibdos, that's what they're called. I wanted to say stealth. I knew it wasn't stealth, but
no, those are.
That was the only word that was going through between my ears.
All right, so Zelnas charging up his magic. So he's got quite a number of fire rod shots to use here on Mothula, and you need 8. 8 that count, of course.
Oh yeah.
As if Mothula hits the spikes, there's a chance that it won't do damage at all. Although those two appear to have.
Yeah, 2 out of 3, I think.
He's kind of wasting his shots, though, and he's sort of needlessly holding his sword out, and it's throwing him off. He really ought to just walk around the room.
Yeah, so 8 that counts, or in my case, 20.
And he's just going to go ahead and use his green potion, fire the fire rod back up, and take care of things that way, which is a nice play.
I don't think the purple chest was anything interesting. I know Caladris got it now, but I think Zelnas already did the route. Or Gus was it that did the route?
Yeah, I do think it was Gus. And nice job, Zelnas. And it's the compass back there. So there was the second item elsewhere in Skullwoods.
That's weird. I feel like we haven't seen a single item anywhere in Skullwoods. Gus is gonna go back into Swamp for that big chest. So we're. I don't know if Zelnas was the one that was there, did it, but we're gonna be able to see it now.
Yeah, I didn't see him go back in, so he left it. So yeah, we're about to find out.
Oh, we're getting worse and worse seeds from our chat here as we progress towards the possibilities.
Oh, it's the Book of Mudora. That
wow,
could be very interesting.
Yeah, they already have desert access, but if something is on those tablets, and Gus will check one of them right now.
Why wouldn't he? That's for sure. And, of course, a pedestal check.
Yes. Now, people asking for pet check, this is the first time anyone could check pet check, and they haven't even been close there yet, so it makes sense that no one has done that yet.
Mushroom is on Bomba's.
Well, that's right. They don't have the Master Sword to actually get the item.
Oh man.
Wow, this is gonna be interesting. Like, this is most likely nothing, but there's that small chance that the witch has something important, and in that case, that is gonna open up a can of worms.
Very big one.
If the witch has Ice Rod, for example,
yeah, oh yeah. Or even if Magic Bat does, and you can do a glitch with the mushroom on him. So
then some player don't do that, or Narch saves and quits, and he has his second low state, and a lot of great things can happen.
All right, so Cal just lagged a little bit, but he got his Cane of Burna in the Mire Shed.
See, that's why we don't know what's in Mire Shed. Everyone's checking it, lagging at the same time.
And gonna check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw it. What was it again? Oh yeah, the shovel, which led to nothing.
Yeah. So that's the disappointing fetch quest. We hope the next one is less disappointing.
Indeed. And now everybody's pretty much just tracing each other's steps.
Yeah. So the one with the most dungeons cleared, I think, is Zelnas. But one of those 5 dungeons were not really necessary.
True, although you're right, he has a big lead. He's got 4. Everyone else has 2 crystal dungeons.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's definitely.
And Narch and Gus has completely different crystal dungeons. They're about to overlap one now, both of them, but quite interesting. And Gus did also find the fire rod there in Swamp, so that is very good for him.
Yeah, most definitely. And here's your big key on the desert chest, or torch rather.
There we go. That's a good thing about having 4. We may not get it the first time, but we'll get it eventually.
Now I'll be intrigued, Zelnas finally here in Village of Outcasts, if he'll find that ether and decide I'm gonna go straight to Mire and do that because I can finish it.
It's true. Zelnas hasn't even been to Thieves' Town.
Right, and now he's gonna get his Titansmiths as well.
Oh no, it's Quake. That's Mire. Ether is Turtle Rock.
Oh, okay, so I've got him switched.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done the good old medallion switcheroo.
Yeah. So either way, I mean, if he decides, okay, well, except I don't think he's obviously not been to Dark World Death Mountain, so he would have to get that information following, but he'll get the medallion he needs if he decides to make that dip into Thieves' Town.
That's why the audio got louder. They switched to.
They did, and it looks like he's avoiding Thieves' Town.
Wait, who did they switch to?
To Zelnas.
Oh yeah, there we go. Zelnas, yes, because he seems to be in the lead. All right, that makes sense.
But hopefully he's just clearing out these checks before making at least that front 4 check.
Oh, Zelnas having that sword was able to do this much faster.
Yeah.
With the hammer dashing.
Certainly helps.
Alright, so first chest in Mire, just a small key. You almost don't want to find the big key early on, because then you have to gamble if you're going to clear it or not.
Well, that's true. If you're not go-moding it, you don't want to find it until the last possible moment, basically.
Yeah, make sure the others don't really find it early either.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which...
It's pretty godly, so...
Oh, wow. So, if there's no progression in Mire, we know that Gus kind of went in here too early, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Did he eventually get the lamp? Gus doesn't have the lamp. He's gonna have to do Dark Mire, actually.
Still does not, and that can be troublesome, especially if you don't have a lot of resources. And He's only on 5 hearts right now, and looks like Zelnus is skipping D-Town. That could be a fatal mistake for him.
Oh, he didn't even dip it.
Nope.
So you won't have that ether for Turtle Rock. There we go.
If that's his next play, he won't.
Alright, so Gus going back into the back of Meyer here. He tried to just do the front, but didn't find much there.
Alright, Meyer said check for Zelnus. He might just go into Meyer.
Yes, he has Quake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that skipping that thief stuff for Zelda, he has back to Village Allcast. That might take a while for him to go in there, actually.
It's very difficult to justify not doing the front 4 when you've got the mirror, because it's not a long check and it's a lot of items.
Yeah.
Okay, now Notch discovering he can't use his sword and he can't spin while he's got the Cane of Furnace, so he's gonna have to time this. Okay, tries to get an arrow shot off and he got him.
Oh, it's just one left or right. I was like, yeah. Wow, that was an easy kill, but yeah, I missed half of that fight. All right, so blue bottle in the back in the big key chest of Meyer. So Gus is gonna check. Was that both items? I think it was. He's going straight for the boss now.
It sure is. Blue bottle's certainly a nice find for him. Cal just got his crystal in desert. I'll be curious to see if he goes over to Agina now and finally gets his flippers, and that triggers him to go over to Zora and get a sword finally over an hour in.
Oh yeah, Cal missing out on that. It's been kind of stuck behind because of it. And no. Oh, yes, no.
He's maybe just getting it ready. Yeah.
There we go. Good idea, Cal.
Hitomaru? Yes, Notch is indeed a Kakamaru.
Oh, I thought it was just a random cactus sprite. There we go. Nothing's random, Kanban.
We have a forfeit in this race, and the reason given is that the player is too hungry to play. Who can blame him?
It's not one of these 4 players, right?
No.
No, okay, good.
There's someone in the race channel saying that they're too hungry to play.
That's a wonderful reason. I like
right
that.
there with you, buddy. Okay, so Notch going ahead. He's going to go and do the Armos Knights the way Zelnus did early and find absolutely nothing of note back there. But it's not a terrible play in this situation.
Meanwhile, Gus is having a little bit of a problem here, but he's gonna get through the dark parts tomorrow. Actually, there's just 1 room left now, and he's gonna be out of the dark part.
He's got it. He only has a heart and a half, so this is gonna be tricky. He does have the blue potion. What he might consider doing is using that cape and doing spins. I was gonna say use the cape, do spins until you're out of magic, then use your blue potion.
Well, you can't really do spins with 1 heart. Oh yeah, with cape, yes.
With cape, so
yeah, good point. Good point.
And you're gonna need as much, because the fighter's sword does not do a lot of damage, even with spins. So you're gonna need as much time with the cape and magic as possible. He's already halfway done, and he would have had about this much time before he had to use the potion in the first place if he had planned it that way.
Well, he has the green potion as well, so he can use that as well.
That's true. That's a good point. And he's gotten through most of them, and he's not even going to try because he's got plenty of hearts now. And yeah, doing a good job on these last 2.
Could finish them with the bow too if he wanted to, but no, he's
stick him with it. He probably should, because that
got boy.
So it kept him alive for a moment. Oh man, he's got to get out of the way of that eye, and there'll be a delay on the cape. Okay, he's got it.
Oh wow, that was close.
Use the bow, man, fletching it out.
We have no idea what the other 3 runners. Well, it seems like we have a sync of Cal and Narch going up the Death Mountain there almost, while Zelnus is gonna enter Desert.
And we see Cal did go get his sword, so that's good news.
Oh yeah, there we go. I was like, he has the flipper, so why hasn't he been there? But he's been there. We were just busy watching Gus fighting Viddy.
And Zelnus with a beautiful Landmoas fight. 6 fire rod shots, and he is done.
Oh, Gus is going back in. Did he miss an item?
He must have. He must have gambled, and Vitreous did not have it.
You know, Myra's a great place to be. Maybe just want to hang out.
Well, it's nice this time of year.
Yeah. That swamp is nice. Oh, so wait, Zelnus is going. He's just gonna buy some potions. All right. I was like, did he just find a mushroom? No. That was buried deep.
Spike Cave has the 3rd shield we've seen out in Wild.
Yeah, Laser Bridge has been in Logic for a while though, so that shield is completely. Yeah.
Cal making his Turtle Rock Medallion check, going to discover it is Ether, and he does have the Thieves' Town Green Pendant, so that he must have Ether, I would think.
Now he's Gus was actually gambling something was being the big chest, and it wasn't, so he has to go and pull the switch now and go back to that small chest. So Gus has had a really horrible time in Mire.
Sometimes that's just how it goes. You try to play it quick, and instead it ends up costing you way more time.
Yeah, even at this time of year.
Yeah. All right, he has plenty of keys to get to this chest at least.
Yes, he can open that door 3 times.
And it's a silver arrow.
He gets rewarded for it though.
Yeah, persistence paying off, especially if we end up with a Master Sword Ganon fight, which we're certainly looking like we might.
Yeah. So Kildaris is now going to go get his actual mirror shield now, because he did grab those other 2 shields, while Notch is getting trolled by a dead rock.
Probe. Very nice. Zelda's down to 1 heart in Misery Mire already. He's going to use Quake. Definitely a good move.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He's got to kill the onions, though, that the Popos have become. Does not get a heart drop.
Kill the onions. Alright, so is Notch gonna dip into rock or just open it?
Well,
it doesn't even have the fire rod, so that would be a very quick dip.
Yeah, it certainly would. I mean, it doesn't mean it's not worthwhile. But...
Man, chat pointing out, Gus finding silvers in Mire after killing Vinny with Spin Strat's fighter sword. Oh.
Yeah, and I mean...
I didn't even think about that.
You understand why he wanted to try to maybe gamble his routing a little bit, but yeah, that was another worst case scenario, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gus is gonna be able to check Ped if he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Probably looking at it right about now.
So Kildaris going into Swamp, Zelna's finishing up Mire, Notch is finishing up Death Mountain, and Gus is gonna do Skull Woods.
They're just all over the place.
Yes. Okay, so no pet check yet. He's gonna kill Mothula first. Understandable.
Yeah. Get it finished up and then head outside.
It's actually easier to mirror too when that whatever opening tongue or whatever that thing is gone.
That is true.
I'm sure it has an official useless name as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that would be. Just a dumb skull thing that you catch on fire.
I think that's the name there, right there.
Yeah.
Listen.
All right, so about half a half magic bar. He ought to be able to get Mothula with fire rod shots if he hits all of them. And he missed one immediately, so. And missed 3, in fact, and 4. So not going too well, but fighter sword spins are available and slashes.
Yeah, I think he's used all his bottles when he was in Mire.
Right, he's got plenty of health and blue mail, so this should hopefully not be an issue. Spikes are being a little bit annoying.
Now, are we horribly delayed? Someone's already saying what was on Ped, but I think we're not. I think it was just a little trolling there.
It's just a Bible thump.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, now we're down to 2 hearts. Okay, that spin was good. I think... Oh,
ooh,
boy.
Careful there, Gus.
And takes the death. Ooh. He's going to rue his pretty careless aiming with that fire rod.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna head out. And
Well,
not even gonna
might
check ped for
be-
us.
No, he might be going and getting the green bottle.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Or pot, rather.
It's sometimes not always there for some reason.
Yeah, it's a despawn. To east right. So that can happen.
Ah, I
Just
see.
barely got enough magic to use the Cane of Samaria. But what's nice is, since he entered from the left, he can mirror out of here once he picks it up.
Yeah, good point. Alright, so Caldarius is eventually gonna find his book.
Silnus gets the silver arrows before going to mid, and he's relieved.
Yeah, that's a great find.
All right, so Gus heading back. He's maybe trying to get some heart drops. He's gonna have to, hope to get a little more health. He's also skipping that green pot under that skull again, and he did that last time. It's the fire rod shot that you can just grab.
I think it's actually 2 when you have half magic.
No, it'll just be 1. Or well,
Okay.
No, I guess you're right. It would be 2. So yeah, I mean that's 2 shots. You're right. That he could have. It's just nice to have, and it's a very quick thing to grab. But he's got a little more magic this time, and now he's getting a nice pattern.
There we go, Gus.
There we go. And this one.
Oh,
easy as you
why?
like.
That was a really quick kill there on Moth Lover.
Sure was. So nice recovery there by Gus.
So our red crystals were Tower of Hera and Skull Woods, which means that Zelmas can technically check the pyramid after Meyer if he wants to.
Yeah, he's had that available for a little while now. All right, Notch gets his fire rod down there in Swamp as Zelnus heads to Vitreous with the silver arrows. So this will be a beatdown of epic proportions.
So Gus is going to check that one chest, and then hopefully he'll check Ped. We're about to find out.
Ooh, nice shot there.
2 cycle video from Zelnas.
Yeah, but a nice shot on a moving eye. It's tough to get those sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Nice job. All right.
Oh, and here we go from Gus.
Here comes your check.
Alright, we're about to find out.
And the Bible thump in chat was absolutely correct. So the Pyramid Ferry, which is one of my favorite locations to check as soon as I open it, is looking much, much more attractive now.
Yes. And like, it's a Master Sword and an Ice Rod. Those 2 things can be anywhere, basically.
Yeah, just about.
It's especially that Master Sword. That can even be in Ganon's Tower. That can be like after Moldorm 2 chest.
Yeah, could be.
The very last one.
All right, so Zelnus using up this, or Caladrius rather, using up this fire rod on Argus, and he's got him. Zelnus, though, is headed to Death Mountain, so still not checking that Pyramid Ferry.
Is he gonna go into Turtle Rock without the Ice Rod?
It certainly looks likely, although he's not going to be able to, because he never got Ether out of Thieves' Town.
Oh, so Zealous, although looking quite far ahead here, is missing some important pieces that may come back and bite him.
Yeah. And then again, it may not if he decides to make the Pyramid Ferry check, and that's where the ice run.
Yeah, true.
So, but we'll see. He's already been over to the Village of Outcasts. He's probably not too inclined to go back. So it may take him a while to get back over to Thieves Town.
Now, we still have that fetch quest on that Bombos tablet, which could still lead to Master Sword. We don't know. So there's, we just have to find, well, it couldn't lead to Master Sword.
Yeah, it would lead to a Tempered Sword at that point.
Yeah, but it could lead to Ice Rod still.
Yeah,
we don't know. So we just have to find that one sword upgrade, and then we can actually go get the mushroom.
Right.
Alright, so Zelna's seeing its ether now. Like, I don't think he knew this already, so now he knows he cannot open it. And he's not as close to go mode as he hoped he was.
And Gus, we're getting an ether tablet check now. Yeah,
Okay.
only 5 rupees. And finally, the Tower of Hera for Gus. There's that lantern you've been looking for an hour and 25 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna. Well, he had to know it was somewhere close because he's been doing a lot of dark rooms that was outside of logic.
Yeah.
So Zelna's gonna get his laser shield. Mirror shield, I guess it's called.
Yes.
I think it's fitting that the mirror shield is a slight tint of green, as mirrors technically are green.
Are they technically?
Yes, if you have 2 mirrors next to each other and you kind of see yourself 100 times, you become greener and greener the further in you go.
There you go.
Useless knowledge from Kanban.
Gotta love it. Zelna's actually gonna come back out of the Spike Cave. I'm not really sure why. What's he trying to route? No, he was getting his flute out, so he's gonna enter the wall. gotta come down onto the ledge before.
I think we have a Pink Floyd fan here.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Zelnas? Oh, he's not
looks
so
like
sure
he's going
himself.
to Thieves Town.
There we go. That sounds like one sick party. Going to Thieves Town.
Yeah. Place where the outcasts stay.
Yeah.
And he's still, maybe, I don't know, maybe he was deciding between 3 and 4. But I'm curious if he's even got it in mind that he's got the 2 red crystals and can do the pyramid fairy check. Sometimes you just forget about which ones are which.
And yeah, sometimes some of these checks that are just locked for so long just kind of exit your mind completely after a while.
Exactly. So it could also be what's going on. Of course, we don't know that it's there. It very well may be in Turtle Rock, and there's the ether. So is Zelna's going to continue? Yes, he's at least going to check all of the front 4, it looks like.
No, as it is also mentioned in chat, no one's even thought about dipping ice. It is a pennant, but there are 3 items in there as well.
It's true.
And you know, the name of the dungeon kind of gives away it might be the place for the ice rod.
It happens a fair bit, you know.
It does. I found the ice rod in the big chest in ice quite a few times. Oh, and Zelna's keeps on going.
Wow, this is an interesting play, knowing you have Turtle Rock now, having found that.
Well, you have it, but then you don't have ice rod. You know what I mean?
It's true.
So you kind of you don't want to go all the way through not having the ice rod, finding the ice rod, back, do the whole thing all over again.
And it is the green pennant as well, so that's another reason you might feel inclined to go for it.
Yeah, total of 5 items, so it's tempting.
Yeah. Notch with the hammer stress on Argus's final phase.
So another hint that something good might be in Ice Palace is that PKR, who is also running now, but we're not seeing her, is already in Ganon's tower, and she likes to go to ice. So that's a little potential spoiler there.
Yeah. There you go. This is why she one of the top 4 finishers of the spring in August tournament.
Yes, indeed. We did cast one of our games actually, I think, didn't we?
We did, yeah. Yeah, saw some impressive and creative routing in that game.
Yes, I think she won it too, actually.
She did.
Zelna's taking some damage to get that heart.
And then he knows if he goes back, it won't be there. So
it's so cruel. In many ways, this game represents real life.
All right, Cal on Mothula. Starting out
You
with the
can do
spin, and he's got full magic, so he'll be able to Fire Rod Mothula to oblivion.
It's gonna send him to ashes.
Getting a really bad break on the hitbox of the fire there. But also getting good luck on some of the hits against the spikes. Mothula coming off against them, so the hit does count. Gus making the play on Turtle Rock.
Yeah, is he actually gonna go in though?
Yeah.
Well, he's already checked the other places, so he will go in.
Yep.
And he has the Fire Rod, so if the Ice Rod is in there, this is a good play for Gus.
Yeah, and that may have been what it was. Just go straight to Turtle Rock, and it's there, and then, oh, happy days, probably in PKR's case, being her 7th crystal, so she just waltzed over to Cannon's Tower.
Yeah, yeah. Now, Caladris is gonna do another pet check as well, but no, he's not.
No, he doesn't have. Well, he does have the book.
Alright. It's kind of odd. We know it's not needed, but that was kind of odd. Oh, I should watch Gus now. We all know what the others have done before.
That's true. So, if we find that Ice Rod, we'll know that Turtle Rock was indeed the key. But I'm going to stick with what I said, and my money is on the pyramid.
Oh, Gus missing that second or third, I guess.
Yeah, that's... hopefully he's got enough time.
So this is technically possible. I just happened to me, and I was entering that room as the door was closing. I kind of glitched through it, kind of.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He was a little bit quicker than I was, so he got it just fine.
And Zelda's finished. Oh, the Master Sword!
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Mushroom is in logic.
Yeah, I don't see, given the routing necessary to finish this quickly with a seed like this, that there's a way that the Ice Rod could have been Mushroom. That just seems so unlikely.
Yeah. No, you keep on going. It's possible now, but you keep on going for sure.
And Cal doing the Pyramid Fairy bomb, so we're gonna see.
There we go. Yeah, Selmos hasn't done this yet.
He's had it for a while.
Ooh, number 5.
Going to 5, so he's gonna finish up.
Oh yeah, checking Shaharshala.
Yeah, the green pendant fetch.
So Notchshare getting his... oh, he's gotten a lot of crystals now.
Mm-hmm.
He only has 2 left.
Yeah.
Well, most of them have 1 or 2 left.
Okay, moment of truth for Cal here.
Keep an eye over on Gus since he's opening up some chests here in Turtle Rock.
Bombs and a heart container.
Ooh, so no Ice Rod. I'm beginning to feel Palace for Ice Rod here.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're not sure yet. There's a lot of chests left in Turtle Rock, and there is that weird mushroom thing going on.
Right.
that doesn't sound good, but in the context of this game, it's okay.
It's a very weird mushroom thing. That's for sure.
Yes.
Cal swimming around because he did put that off for a while.
Oh yeah, he just found those flippers. It wasn't too long ago.
Yeah.
Not just getting his pet check. Now, none of them has opted to actually get that boomerang, which is completely understandable, especially given they have the hook shot, so...
Yeah.
But we're gonna see Mimic Cave from Gus, probably, in the big chest check.
And to answer chat, no, we don't have any finishers so far. But we are keeping an eye on the race.
Oh, Gus taking a death at the worst time possible there.
Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes you just accidentally look up, and that opens up that laser eye, and he got obliterated by him.
So apparently PKR is really close to finishing, but we don't have an actual finisher yet. Now Notch is gonna take the big bomb. Now Zelnas never took the big bomb, did he?
No,
he's
does not.
he's also doing the Gus gamble, but Gus is kind of stuck here for a while now. Is he
I'm
thinking
thinking
about?
bathroom break.
Yeah, maybe he may have also just forfeited, but
I do
I
not
don't.
see that in the race chat. So
All right.
if I see anything, I will certainly.
Now the timer is going, so he's not
Yeah.
lagging out because then the timer stops as well.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't stop, but we can't see it going.
Yep, I'm thinking he's just giving himself a break, just a mental break
All right.
of whatever sort.
So it will be interesting to watch Zelnas now go through Turtle Rock and see what else is he gonna find there. Will Ice Rod be, you know, Mimic Cave or Big Chest or maybe even Laser Bridge, or is he gonna have to exit and go somewhere else, potentially ice?
Right.
Oh, he also misses
Oh,
two
no.
of them. Oh, this is gonna be harder.
Yeah, it is.
This is actually really. Oh, and okay, so this is technically possible
Yeah.
because I just did it the other day, but it's really tight.
And sorry to interrupt,
Oh.
but we have
Oh,
our
I didn't get it.
first finisher, Blaine, 1 hour 35 minutes 48 seconds. GG.
Oh wow, so he finishes it right before PKR then apparently.
Yep. And PKR, second place, 136.03, 15 seconds behind. Zelnis really just needs to leave the room and let it restart.
Yeah, there we go.
And okay, now he'll be able to do this.
Wayne is snatching that victory from PKR. I was not seeing that coming, but I know him and he's very cool to see.
Wayne's comment, ran out of arrows in GT in 2018.
I like adding that. Why is Caldaris in this room? I was just looking over there and suddenly he's fighting in this room that no one ever is in.
I'm not sure why he ended up there either. Secret to everyone.
Oh well, Caldaris, keep on fighting. You got this.
And yeah, Gus now in Mimic Cave.
So this will... Okay, so he kept on going. Oh, he went really fast then. Maybe there was a little bit of lag or something.
Yeah,
Or maybe... No, but Zelnos used so much time in that other room because he failed those torches, so that's probably... Yeah. Oh, did you see what was in the Mimic Cave chest?
Yeah, it was nothing interesting.
Alright. Oh man, it would have been interesting to have PKR and Wayne on stream series finishing 15 seconds apart. That would actually be interesting to watch.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a great race. I mean, obviously there were ways for people to watch those if they wished.
Oh yeah, of course. Multi-Twitch is your friend if you have a lot of bandwidth.
We've definitely got some compelling things still going on here. Caladrius down to 2 hearts in Misery Mire. That's never fun, even with the lamp.
Yeah, and silvers. No, he doesn't have silvers yet. He'll find it soon though.
Hasn't grabbed them yet, but about to.
And Gus is soon going to give us the laser bridge, which will be very interesting.
Yep,
we will know if that ice dip is necessary or not, because I think between them all, most other things have been checked.
Yeah, just about. Alright, so 6 hearts for Gus as he uses some tasty hookshot strats to avoid the fire bars.
There's a question in chat that I don't know the answer to, maybe you do. How do they pick who gets restreamed?
It's actually basically Feasel or someone with speed gaming coming into the SRL chat and asking if anyone would like to be restreamed. And there's the ice rod!
Oh, there we go!
So, Gus has found what he needs. Still probably looking for... Yeah, for a sword, and needed that key as well.
He has the master sword. He wants another one, yes.
Yeah, and also just going to do a safety here in case of Trinex death.
This is his last... Yeah, Gus is actually doing really well now.
Yeah. Might just take a death here. Well, okay, maybe not.
Well, even if it takes a death a little bit later, he's going to respawn. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
oh.
in fact,
Now he might want to take a death.
Yeah, it's just
no.
You're gonna respawn with several hearts that you don't have, so why not?
Yeah, all right. Well, he's still, despite of some decision making that we are questioning, he is still doing really good, and he is ahead of his.
Carrying right along, that's for sure. And looking to get this 7th crystal here in Turtle Rock. So this will be a tough fight. 2 hearts. Half magic helps, but you've got to avoid everything.
So we got his audio going on here now too.
Yep, and he's going to use the hammer strats, which can be tricky. He got 2 hits with it. So
you need 5 hits, right? Yeah.
I just missed getting it there, so we're going to have to reset again.
Those heads are trolling him. There we go.
Yes, they are. And he ran into it. Which can happen because your hammer hitbox is so bad.
Hammer Trinix is a very difficult fight.
And now he has 7 hearts. Zelda hot on his heels.
I like how you emphasize that so much.
Well,
I understand.
He's going to have 8 after he grabs the one in the next room, so that'll certainly give him some leeway.
This means
to be
that
careful as well. Oh boy, and he got hit.
A lot of unfortunate deaths has been happening here. It's been a difficult seed for our runners, and it can totally happen to anyone. Yes. Also want to state that Ice Palace, as Zelna's finding his Ice Rod, was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, it was. Notch taking a death. My goodness, these guys are just having a rough time of it.
Zelna, it's your turn next.
Meanwhile, we have a couple more finishers. Lunchtime ATH, who was my Week 7 opponent in the spring tournament, finishing in 3rd with a time of 1:39.51, and Ben Teasy in 4th on exactly 1 hour and 40 minutes.
All right, it's been a long seed when number 4 is 1 hour 40 minutes.
Yeah, it certainly was.
Now, has everyone gotten a Master Sword? No, we have not. Caladris and Narch is still looking for that Master Sword.
That's right.
Which I'm trying to remember where we found, but it's escaping me.
The answer is Turtle Rock.
Oh, yes. So everything was in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, it really was.
Just needed that Fire Rod and that cane, and you're good to go.
All right, hammer strats here from Gus. He's got 1 hit he can take.
You need 5 hits with the hammer to kill Trinix. There we go. He did a spin first though, so that may actually put it down to 4. I don't know.
Yep. The spin with Master Sword is the same as hammer damage.
All right. It's good to have an encyclopedia here, Justin. So I guess Bueni and PK are really gambled at Turtle.
Well, and it's a gamble, yes, but it's a gamble with decent odds.
Yeah, it's good odds. I'm not saying it's a bad gamble, but yeah,
Illis
that's
24 finishing in 5th with 1 hour 42 minutes 58 seconds.
That was Illis 24.
Yes.
All right.
Nicely done. Meanwhile, Zelnus on the Trinix fight as Gus heads over to Gannis Tower. Zelnus finishing off Trinix, and so it's between these two for who's going to win our race that we've got going here on Restream on Speed Gaming 2.
Yes.
Of this daily race.
So it's one trip from Turtle Rock to opening Gannis Tower between them, which is about a minute, something like that.
Yeah.
It's fairly close. Okay, so 1:43.17 is when Gus enters, so we can actually I can actually time this fairly accurately.
I'm gonna say it'll be 43 seconds.
That was oddly specific, my friend. Oh, and we have this game going on.
Oh,
do we have this game going?
Well,
it's too late.
There's a tempered sword. I can try it.
It's too late now. Sorry.
There you go. Go ahead and guess. It's all right.
Well, they're already in there.
Hurry up! I'm about to stop it again.
Well, can't really guess. Don't guess 1, 2, or 3, guys. That was so quick.
Yeah, that's true. Other people have finished, so I guess we really shouldn't have done that anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. We didn't even. Yeah, we're so used to casting the spring tournament, which is very much more secretive with the 15-minute delay and everything. I like those those commands there. All right, so we got to pay attention. So finding the tempered areas feels like so everything. It kind of bugs me when a seed has so much potential and then it just gives you everything that you need, and you just have to like there are these places you might have to go to and you never have to. It's kind of like, oh, but I wanted to see them go there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I have to say I'm never sad for a non-go mode Ice Palace to get left behind, but certainly as viewers, we can feel a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Cal trying to do a full drive-through there doesn't quite get it, but still gets through the dead rocks nicely after a little bit of trolling earlier.
Oh, it's so
picking up.
fun to see when they get that.
Oh, and Zelmus is going full right, so this is probably going to be the decider between these two guys.
Ooh, nice. We get diversion here.
Yeah. It's not necessarily, but it's certainly... Oh, and he's going to do tile room.
Oh, wow. He must feel behind. This is kind of a big gamble.
Well, and I mean, he's already seen probably 5 people finish, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm not even... These guys are not thinking that they're running against these 3 others. They're thinking they're running against 37. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that should kind of be a giveaway if you've seen other people. Shouldn't be in tile room, but... Well, okay, whatever. I'm not going to question that logic.
Yeah, why not?
Why not question that logic?
Here we go. He's gotta wait for that. And it's a key.
There we go. Well, he can keep moving. Well, he could anyway.
He still got bunny beamed because he turned his cape off before he was all the way through the door and got touched by it.
Does he have 4 other keys?
He does now. Yeah, the rare 5 keys in your inventory in Gannis Tower doesn't happen very much.
But... Has he been long here?
Yeah, he's doing Dark Magician.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm confused. All right.
Yeah, that's right. We were watching a lot of screens. So he's doing Dark Magician strats. So he needs it really to be in these 4 because Gus has managed to get all the way to the Ice Arms. So this will save some time if he does full right after this. And it's down there, but not as much as if it's right here.
I'm still confused.
And
as
it
to how he got
is!
that many keys, but yeah, there we go.
We have no idea which chest number it is, and it doesn't matter anyway. Powder.
Yeah. Ooh, but Gus is getting his... I like that armor, because I'm a scrub. But he really wants to find a big key.
Yeah. So, yeah, Zelmus, in spite of the fact that he wasted time doing the tile room, still managing to be in the lead amongst our 4 runners here. So nice
Yeah,
job.
there's a lot of in spite of, I feel, right now.
Yeah. You know, it's been that kind of a race, really. Just sometimes a seed can troll just about everybody, and that's how it's been.
Yeah. Now, in my head, a Dark Magician is someone who has four keys for Gannis Tower. I'm still very confused, but I'll try and leave it at this.
Simply Dark Magician is go left, then go right. That's it.
Oh yeah, because the whatever that room is called had a bunch of small keys. All right, there we go. Why is that called Dark Magician?
Because that's the first player to kind of make
whoever named it. Yes.
that strategy. Dark
Same
Magician.
reason it's not same reason, but you know it's called Spooky Glitch because Pink has called it Spooky Glitch, and yeah, all right.
Yes.
And he found it.
Likes quantum mechanics.
Yes. And he's a Norwegian, so I can understand that.
There you go.
Ooh, one hard cow.
Finishing in 6th place with a time of 1:48.18.
Speaking of cow,
Indeed.
another cow. Now he also went fairly far on. Well, actually, he went much further in the Key Sanity tournament we had a bit earlier. He was at least top 8. I don't remember if it was even top 4.
We'll need. Oh, and Gus nearly accidentally using his mirror.
Oh, that would be horrible. Now, there's actually a new strategy in that first mimic where you can despawn one of the mimics, but
yes, it's
I
very
haven't seen
difficult to pull off.
Okay. It's more of an NMG strat, I guess.
It may be, yeah.
I know it's been at least heavily discussed in the NMG runners forums.
Okay.
Well, Discord, but yeah. Discord is the new forums. Yeah, we Norwegians, we hate the classical mechanics.
Zelnus through to Landmola's 2, and he's going to use a silver arrows.
Oh yeah, nice strat.
Gets 2 out of 3, so pretty good.
Yeah, that's a 66.67%. Sorry.
Having trouble getting this last guy. He can spin him now. Yeah, but he tried to shoot him and failed.
All right, let's go for the spin.
There we go.
He tried spinning. That was a good trick.
Ooh, and we have an unholy snipe as El Tigre finishes in 7th, 150.08. And Nelium in 8th, 150.09.
Ooh! I was like, what's so unholy about that? But then you read the next one. So Zelnus TV now is slightly ahead of Gus.
He gets a nice fairy drop.
Yeah, nothing's decided yet. Oh, Gus has the powder. Where did he find that?
He found that on the left side, behind Ice Armos.
Ah, nice. That's going to be helpful.
Yeah, it certainly was in that case, as he was down to 1.5 hearts. Zelnus just getting a fairy drop. That's certainly good. He won't have the powder. Willard J. Bradley, 9th place, 150.49.
Oh, he's actually running?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was also organizing this restream, so, but no, I guess, yeah. Oh, what are you doing, Zelnus? That's not the torch you start with. There we go.
Yeah, do it either way.
Well, apparently not.
plenty of keys here. He managed to get through, so we'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, he has still 3 keys now, which is insane.
Yeah, it really is. And he's
Gus is struggling with these whiz robes here.
He only got 3 of them that time, and got the same fairy drop that Zelnus. A welcome sight.
Oh, did Zelnus mess up the... No, there we go.
He did switch over to his hookshot, but otherwise, no problem on Moldorm 2.
It's possible just to poke Moldorm and then he can get into the fast state, which is always a bad idea.
That's true.
Notch is experiencing the fun of trying to navigate this with the... Okay, there we go. He got it now. Alright, so Zelnus is going to be the first one to enter Aga 2, despite not having done Aga 1. Cheating there a few, but we'll let it go for now.
Oh, boy. 1, 2. Oh, nearly the triple, but a nice job getting the double there by Zelnus, and he's setting up another.
Oh, double again.
Yeah.
Could have been a triple if it wasn't for that blue ball.
Can he finish him off? 3? No.
I'm still salted that no one got the red boomerang, Justin.
There we go, got him. Alright, so Notch just got his ice rod, and he's going to go ahead and just bail out after he gets the key on the laser bridge. Meanwhile, Gus finishing off Moldorm 2, and Zelnus on his way to Ganon.
Ooh, Gus not even checking that chest. He just wants to go.
Yep, he just wants to go.
Understandable. Narch is showing us every single item in his inventory.
BBB Kermit's 10th place, 152.58, as Zelnus falls into the Ganon fight, so he'll be looking for a top 12, maybe. Not too shabby. Down to 2 hearts. I do believe he has a potion.
Yeah, this is...
Oh! Got hit by the trident, so this is going to make things interesting.
Yes, this is Gus' chance to be able to snatch that victory from Zelnus.
Now, he died quickly, which actually is to his benefits.
Yes. You want your death quick and painless.
Okay, so resetting here with 7 hearts is Zelnus as Gus gets out of Aghanim 2, and alright, we're on to phase 2 for Zelnus. He's going to switch to the cape and just slash.
An excellent choice, Zelnus.
Yeah, good move, because he's trying to save time. He's got half magic, so it's not going to be an issue with the silver arrows. On to phase 3.
I wonder if there was a sword in I, because they haven't found the gold sword.
Yeah, that's true.
And between Gus and Selmas, I think they checked the entire Ganon's tower.
They did, you're right.
Well, except for those last 3 or 4 chests at the very top there.
No, they would have all been checked, I think.
No, I think the room where you get the key from the mini helmet, I don't think anyone those chests.
Oh, that's true. That's good. All right, on to phase 4 for Zelnis. He gets a hit in before the torch glitch. Can he get it? No, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to try to set up. Yep, set up Ganon in the middle of the room. See if he can get a double here. Nope, just gets the 1.
Didn't even try and go for the double there, unfortunately.
And early on that, he could actually hit Ganon. Oh, and Gus taking a death in Ganon. So he's going to try again.
Go.
Shyvox finished in 11th with a time of 1:54.21 as Zelnis gets his final silver arrow shot. And he is the first of our runners here today on Speed Gaming 2 to finish up this seed in 12th place with a time of 1:55.26.
Good job, Zelnis TV. And we're gonna probably have Gus following suit. He may not be 13th place, that depends on those other runners that we are not watching right now, but out of these 4, he will probably finish 2nd.
Yeah, and we do have Dr. Bob Tastic finishing in 13th with a time of 1:55.37 as Gus uses some nice dash strats to get the hits in on Ganon there.
Oh, I gotta have to try that sometime. Oh, but he's gotta be careful.
2 hearts. He's fine though.
Yeah, he's gotten into this phase now where it's much harder to take damage. It's kind of ironic that the last phases of Ganon are the easier ones.
That's true, and let's bring Zelnis in here, why don't we?
Well, yeah, we are doing post-game interviews. Okay.
Yeah, so welcome, Zelnis. GG, nice job finishing our runners today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you finished first in our restream.
Oh, okay.
12th overall, but first amongst the ones we can see.
Yeah, we only care about the ones we can see, so, yeah.
Yeah, nice job. That was a tough one.
so
that was a weird early.
Yeah, it
Sorry,
really
go
was.
ahead.
No, it was weird, wasn't it?
What, we had Boots and Hammer, and that was like it? And then like the fluted ice cave, which I assume tripped a few people. Well, actually no, because it locked everything. You had to do that flute early.
Yeah, no, it's actually Flippers in Nagina that tripped up more people.
Yeah,
Because
that
not
was.
everyone was
Oh, yeah. That's what would have done it. Because you could get a few things with just the other items.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Meanwhile, we'd like to congratulate Gus on finishing 2nd amongst our restreamed competitors with a time of 1:57.03 and in 14th place overall. So GG to him. So yeah, Zelnis, you seem to be avoiding Thieves Town kind of deliberately.
Well, it was pendant, and I could do dungeons, so I go to Village of Outcasts. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and just even with the front 4 with the mirror, you decided the better call was to just do your dungeon check.
Yeah, I mean, because you save time if it's not there.
Sure.
So like, there's no reason to. Like, I think that's why I lost the most amount of time was doing these, and probably doing all of Pod, because Pod had nothing, which was weird.
True, just about everyone did though, for obvious reason. You're right though. That probably was your biggest time loss. You were though, amongst our restreamed players, making the best routing decisions overall, and that's pretty much what put you through to the victory here.
I thought that avoiding Village for so long was bad, but I guess not.
That was yeah, that was the one thing you did that was kind of putting you a little bit behind, but the rest was much better. So
yeah.
I'm just glad I got to skip Ice Palace. I kind of wish I could have go-moded. What else did I do? Oh, I didn't have to finish Eastern, but there was an item and I needed the money. That was the only reason I did Eastern.
Yeah, we were watching you and looking at the money, and it's like, yeah. So that was actually really well spotted that you actually needed that.
And I was like, for a second, I'm like, oh no, I have to farm. Wait a second, I can just do Eastern, and there's an item in there, so it's not a huge waste of time.
Yeah,
like it wasn't an item that I needed. Like Eastern. Did Eastern even have anything in this seed?
Yeah, early it had Quake and the hookshot. So.
Oh yeah, the hookshot. Okay.
Yeah, everybody did that so fast. It's easy to forget that all that stuff is there.
So I assume the first thing I do whenever I get flute and I'm not in go mode is go to desert area, no matter what. I will always go to Agina every time. It doesn't matter what there is to do, but I'll always do Agina as soon as I have flute. But I refuse to do them otherwise. So
even with the boots, yeah.
Yeah, even with the boots, I won't go and see him. With or without the boots, it's the flute that makes me go there, or it's like the last thing I have to do.
What has he done to you to make you feel that?
It's just a really long waste of time. That's all.
Okay, so it's nothing personal against Gina.
No, it's just it's just.
He's a nice old man.
Yeah, it's such a waste of. The only other time is if I have glove and boots, and leaving Village of Outcasts through the south end, I will run to Agina.
Yeah,
that's the only other time.
I just want to point out that our other two runners, Cal and Narch, are basically neck and neck right now, doing the exact same thing. Also, no one that we watched has gone to ice ever.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
So yeah.
So there's nothing there then. Probably.
Maybe a sword. That's the only thing we are thinking of because you're missing gold.
Quests. Fetch quests.
Yeah.
Could have been
there is a fetch quest on Bombo's tablet.
I mean, so the reason I didn't go to ice, well, A, it was pendant, but B, because when they had finished, I don't think they had finished nobody had finished when I found Ether, and I just decided that it was probably in Turtle Rock. I just kind of metagamed that nobody else had finished.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Won't work tonight if you want to get first and you want to get into the top 8 of the summer tournament, but it works for seeds like this to be okay. Yeah, I liked the seed. I thought it was fun.
It definitely had some good twists, and it was entertaining for us to watch.
It also had a lot of potential that it never fulfilled on, which was kind of annoying. There were so many things that could have been in ice, and nothing was there. But that's okay.
Yeah,
it was a good seed for the runners.
The Bombos tablet holding the mushroom. So that's what was on the Bombos tablet. Zonas, you did not go back in and check the Swamp Big Chest, and that's where the Book of Mudora was. And pretty much everyone then checked tablets, so you saved time.
Yeah.
Whoa, was it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I miscounted. I didn't realize I had the bid key. I thought the bid key was in the bid key chest.
No, that's
Whoa, that was not Net's level. That was just a mistake.
Well, it paid off this time. So
yeah, that was
a good
lucky.
choice of mistake, for sure. It definitely worked out for you.
I don't always make a mistake.
Won't even take credit for that. I just forgot.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
All right. So, do we know if Gus is gonna come in here as well?
Not seeing Gus, so that's all right. But yeah, GG to him getting a sub 2 on this tricky seed. And yeah, we've still got our race down to the wire between Notch and Caladrius right now.
Oh, Notch is contemplating a bit too long in his menu right now.
And it looks like he has decided to forfeit.
Ah, okay, never mind. It was close, and now it's not.
Now it is not, yeah.
Oh, why? I guess he ran out of...
I don't know.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
No, he is in Gana's tower. He has a very short wait.
I'm watching, so I'm just a little he's he's one room away? No, he's in the Gana's tower, yeah. What?
Yeah, well, he has a couple of rooms left for sure, but he's not that far away from. Well, he says if you read his 3 words, he says Nosh is sleepy or Z, so maybe he's just tired. Yeah.
That could be it.
No, we're getting a message in the SRL chat that he has to evacuate his apartment. So apparently, a fire drill, and
there we go.
Whoa, he quit right after that message. That's not good.
Yeah, so it's probably just one of those government-required fire drills of apartment complexes, and
that's
the worst possible timing.
Is that a thing in America?
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, they just come in and test all this. They just come in and test all the. They just come into your apartment and go they light a match by your thinning to test that it works. That's about it.
Huh. Well,
so let's hope it's just a drill and not something worse. So.
Yes.
Oh man.
I don't know if it's a better or worse excuse than I'm hungry, but
Yes, the first forfeit of the race, Zelnus, the guy just said,
I saw it, yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. I keep an eye on chat so I can metagame seeds a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good strategy when you've got 37 competitors or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so any final thoughts? Things you felt good about? Obviously, the book miscount was a fortuitous turn of events for you.
2 daily seeds in a row, and we had to fight Master Sword Trinets. Why?
Yeah, that's never fun.
I don't remember where Tempered is, but it wasn't in.
Oh,
But
no,
I ended up having it at the end.
both Tempered and Master was in Ganon's Towers. No, Master was in.
In TR.
Was it Turtle Rock? Yeah.
Yeah. No, Tempered
But,
was in Ganon's.
The right chest, the immediate right chest had the tempered sword.
Oh hey, yeah.
Yes,
Hi.
we have Gus with us.
Hey!
GG, Gus.
We're here, Gus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and Notch is back too from his drill.
Oh, okay, good. Notch, glad to hear you're okay.
Oh, maybe he's not.
Uh-oh, we're having interference. Well, he's present. We can at least say that much.
Alrighty, I think I got you guys.
There we go. We got you.
There you go. Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
So
Loud
yeah,
noises.
the fire alarm in my place went off, and I had
Yeah.
to evacuate.
Yeah.
Sorry
that's-
about that.
Oh, you are outside. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm outside,
It's kind of sad
so
too
you might
because
hear some cars.
you and Calderis were really neck and neck when you
Yeah.
left.
Oh,
You
what a
were.
shame.
You were like one room apart, maybe. So.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I was
I
excited.
know.
I was like, then he heard the alarm. I was like, God, I hope it's just a false one. And then it kept going for 5 minutes, and it was like, oh, damn, I have to evacuate.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Oh, we can hear it now too. Lovely.
yeah, you'll hear all sorts of noises.
Good to know.
Oh man.
So Gus, congratulations on being second of the people that we restreamed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any- Sorry, go ahead, Justin.
No, go ahead, Ken.
I was just gonna ask a generic, what do you feel about the seed?
I think it was quite an interesting scene, even though I felt like I had no idea what I was doing for like the second half of it.
It gave
If
you a
you-
little trouble there, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it like I felt like there were no good like routing you could do except just check like overworld stuff. So you get a little bit more item to like actually be able to finish some dungeons.
Right.
You were actually finishing Trinix fight as Zelnas was entering Ganon's towers. You were not that far away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one thing we noticed, you seemed to make the decision to avoid Hera for about as long as you possibly could. Was there any particular reason you decided to do that?
No, not really. It was just like a gamble I did. And,
Okay.
Well, I don't know if like when I found the lamp there, it was a little bit annoying, but
Sure.
yeah, it not a big issue really. But I
No.
kind of wish I had gone there in Hunter.
Oh, and we have Cal attempting some Swagnet Aghanim too here. So.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh, and we get lag just as he maybe got a couple hits on him. Oh, there
Cal's
he goes.
unfortunately been lagging most of the.
Yeah, been a bummer. Yep, unable to get one that time. But he's putting in a good effort here.
Swagging it is difficult, I can tell you that much.
Yes, it certainly is. So yeah, just and I think that's a good call, Gus. It was a tough one to decide how to route. Obviously, Zelnus out of the four of you guys did the best job of that, but it was potentially, there were a lot of possibilities, and at many times, all four of you were doing something different from each other. So that's just how it was.
Yeah, it was quite hard to follow. You were all in directions and kind of converging at the end, same point.
Right. That tricky ice rod on the laser bridge. How do you feel about that, you guys?
I don't think there was like anything really pointing to it being there, so I was really worried when I was in it, because I hadn't checked like Lumbiax either, so I was kind of worried that either it would be on Lumbiax or that mushroom on the green tablet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, but then it turned out to be there either.
It's quite interesting how none of you, like, you all gambled that something would be in Turtle Rock, and none of you went to ice. So
Yeah. That was the universal play for you guys.
very nice first cycle there from Calderas. Actually, he's gonna get into the second phase now.
Yeah, and he ought to be able to finish it in one go. I think he got enough hits in. Nope, not quite. So, but now he has with that spin.
Ah.
So he'll
He's
be
gonna
able
maybe-
to just hang out and wait. Yeah, gonna wait with the cape grabbing the wall.
Yeah, it's a good place to wait.
Yeah. So magic not draining while you're grabbing the wall.
That's what I do when I wait for the bus. Actually,
There you go. Just hold on tight.
yeah, I put on a cape and I grab a wall.
Yeah. Don't deplete your magic meter waiting for the bus.
Yeah. I'm a weirdo, so people don't ask me, so it's okay.
All right, and Cal just about onto phase 4 once Ganon stops warping around. Oh, and he got a poke in accidentally.
Wow, and so many fire bats. Is it just random if he spawns a fire bat or not?
No, it's a timing thing, and his timing was just off.
Oh. Okay, so you can actually make sure you never get fire bats?
Yeah, if you're quick. I mean,
Huh.
you've got to be close to Ganon when he reappears, basically. All right, he's going to try to put Ganon in the middle and go for a triple hit, see if he gets it. He's not running up, so he'll only get a double, but he's set up. Okay, he's not even going to try, which is probably a good move. And there he goes. Puts the final silver arrow in. And GG to Caladrius.
There we go. So, how many has finished now? Do you have the speedruns live open?
I sure do. Caladrius, our 25th finisher with a time of 2:11:20.
All right.
So GG to him, GG to all our runners we've featured here today.
Yes, GG indeed. All right. Thank you for watching this daily race. I think we have 2 daily races per day being restreamed on Speed Gaming. So we got plenty of these, so tune in. At least one, but I think there's 2. I don't know if you remember
They
this
won't
one.
always be restreamed. Generally, there will be at least one restream today.
Yes.
But we'll always have 2 daily races on weekdays.
And Calderas doing what I do. Just speed through that whole thing to get to the stats.
Today there's only this one machine because at 9 there is the ALTTP summer tournament.
Or the spring. Or
Nope, summer.
no.
Summer, we got
Okay, that's
summer.
another one.
Yeah.
Okay. There are so many tournaments going on. Just follow all the Speed Gaming channels, Link to the Past Rando channels, and you'll never be not watching Link to the Past Rando ever again, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's a good guarantee.
And starting tomorrow, there's ALTTPR X Super Metroid 2v2 co-op tournament. So that's
Ooh.
really fun.
With the
There you
crossover,
go.
2v2. And so, Zelnus, is that set up where they share items, or are they just going to have to
No,
cooperate?
there's no programs being made where the items are shared. It's just
Okay.
that's probably good if you know either game well and then either game okay.
Yeah.
It's a good way if you want to play, if you want to commentate, because there isn't a lot of people on the server. So
And if you're competing in it, I suppose, and that's your situation, pair up with someone who's the reverse of you, and you'll
Well,
be in good shape.
the parents are already the teams are already set. They're
Yeah.
making the parents
Okay.
today, and the match should start tomorrow, which is gonna be sweet.
Very nice.
All right, so I think we're gonna leave you with that. But thank you all for watching, and thanks to the runners participating and allowing us to restream to watch this wonderful race.
Thanks to Kippy00 and Jacqueline Fox for tracking for us today. Lots to keep track of. Certainly did a better job of it than Kanban, and I did.
You could have just said Kanban. All right, thanks for casting with me, Justin.
And thank you, Kanban. Good to see you here again.
Indeed. All right, see you all around. Take care.
So long, everybody.